We're live. Sorry.
Yeah. Then you gotta make sure the battery. It's something you gotta make sure the electrical current right and all that stuff.
Your mic.
Oh man, look at my mic.
So you gotta make sure the electrical current and all that type of shit.
So I ain't got that type of time.
Yeah, I'm on the same thing. I wanted to change the brakes on the Pontiac, but them bitches were rusted. I needed somebody else. I need some help.
A rubber mallet.
Yeah. Then one of the boots or whatever you was saying that got did or whatever did what. Did what it did. So hey, it is what oh shit. It's an echo?
No, I was because they didn't hear you moving the mic, so I was just turning it down for you.
Yeah.
It's an echo. Yeah.
Oh, they. I was like, what are you talking about?
Oh no. I think you probably gotta cut it on the TV. Now I was gonna ask you, Jerry, you got an outlet in the what you call it?
Yeah.
I'll teach you this little trick, right? Make your costume look good.
Oh, I was gonna stick a plug in there.
Oh, well, you got one? I got.
No, I ain't got one, but you got one?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, let's get one.
Okay,
man.
yeah.
I was thinking about. I was like, man, the first thing I say, man.
Oh, y'all watching on TV?
No, you see my truck smell good all the time.
Yeah. Oh, that worked.
Yeah, I wish I'd have brought it with me out there. I got the little change scents all the time.
Yeah.
I got the little go get the glade.
Yeah.
Well, y'all watching on TV?
Hey, that's one thing I know about.
Y'all watching on
you
TV
have
over there?
a nice smelling truck, and it's gonna be clean. The vehicle gonna be clean.
I'm gonna show you what we leave up out there. Just make sure I make it, cause I got an extra one. I ain't put it in the truck though. But if you don't buy one next time I see you, I got you.
All right, bet.
We don't even know. Juke. Now pop.
It's that church.
Yeah, bro. You can tell we in Chicago.
Maybe it's on the YouTube, the internet browser. Nope, no, it's not even open.
Man, look, we trying to get it together. Y'all already know how we do it. How we roll. Yup. Let's go.
Your ears were better than mine, so I didn't even hear that.
You didn't even hear that? See? Ain't they say what they say?
You might not be able to hear because you got the headphones on.
Well, I got this ear up.
Well, you got to hear.
I hear it now, though.
How about that one person in the cloud, man? We echoing to you.
Yeah. What I had thought they had it on in the living room.
That's what I thought at first. That's why I was like, oh, they watching over there. That's where it's coming from.
Yeah. But, hey, it is going to give us some Italian ice tonight. The family, that'd be so dope. Just going to just do little stuff like that. Oh, I wanted to ask you too, Jerry. Since we just waiting on this, we just talking. You seen that what I sent you about the museum with the trains?
Yeah. I responded. No, I hadn't been, but it do look fun.
No, I was gonna say it look a little nice spot. Just the family just to go on. How old it is?
How far is that?
Union. I think it was like almost an hour. I think maybe 45 minutes to an hour.
Is it west?
West? Yeah, it's west. It's over there by It wasn't too far from when I looked it up. Where was that by? It was like 90 going west.
Oh, kind of like Elgin.
Yeah, it was a little bit past though.
Okay.
But I was like, that's a nice little thing to do on the side of y'all ain't doing nothing, you know. Everybody cool. My wife gonna tell me about something. It ain't nothing but kids there. So we going to see the trains. We want to see Thomas.
You want to see Thomas?
You feel me?
Goodness, I was irritated, man.
Irritated from what?
Because we were trying. One of the reasons why it was delayed was because we were trying to go on live on Facebook and YouTube.
Oh, you still can't figure out how you can get on there?
But no, it's not that. It was I was trying to. Will was sitting right next to me. It was. You know how they're at.
I'm so irritated. All right, man, spit it out.
See,
I'm so irritated, bro.
What happened?
But long story short, you know how hackers hack people's passwords and all this stuff.
Also,
So they were Facebook increases security measures to make sure passwords don't get hacked or whatever. I in 20 minutes I said
it's Big Will. Boy, Big Will Hill, man.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What was it?
Can y'all hear us now?
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, thank you, man. That's why we appreciate Will. That's why we fuck with Will, man.
appreciate
Go
it.
see all his shows. Sell all his shows. You hear me? Buy 2 tickets if you have to, goddamn.
Even if you go and buy yourself.
Yeah, buy 2 tickets.
Buy
get
2
you a drink.
tickets, man.
Get him a drink, too.
Without Will Hill, we wouldn't have a place to record.
Yeah, no. Well, I thought you were going to say, without Will Hill, we would have a place to stay. I would say that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
So, whole one viewer, what's up, man?
What's happening?
Like, come on, man.
Long story short,
You the feds? I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Or be humble?
No, is that Be Humble? Be Humble, is that you?
Let me cut this shit off before this shit won't go.
In like 20 minutes, I reset my password about 3 or 4 times trying to sign into Facebook.
Okay. That's how it be sometimes, don't it?
And now it logged me out of everything.
Oh,
it's not like, oh, security, we're closing the account or freezing the account entirely, whatever the phrase is. But it's just at some point in the equation, it logged me out of everything. So now I got to figure out how I'm going to get back into it. Because I was trying to pull up a video and then an ad popped up. I'm like, wait, let me switch my account because I have YouTube Premium.
Yeah, Spaces look at everybody who don't have YouTube Premium like, ugh.
Yes.
Squalor.
Yeah,
I did not know I was surrounded by so much poverty. Ew. Like, if you don't have motherfucking YouTube Premium and you log in with Spaces gonna look at you like for real, like you the bottom of the earth. You hear me? Like you ain't shit. Like for real.
I mean, you think about how much time people spend on.
I got too many subscriptions. I want to do it, but I ain't finna put that one on. I got to take something else off.
Yeah.
It's well worth it, man.
It is. Because I sure be looking at them ads like, damn, maybe Spaces is right. Maybe I am living in poverty. Damn. Like, ugh.
Ads? What ads?
Like, wait a minute. Now I know I ain't on my account.
Hey, y'all remember that video I sent y'all with that?
Yeah.
That shit was so funny, man.
Oh, okay. We're good. We're on here. Cool. Sheesh, man. Okay.
Oh, shit. We can get it like this, though. We can go like this. We can kick it off like this, yo.
I had a question.
Hey, you had one, too? Shit, we finna really get it cracking. This finna be an episode, then, because we going to have a lot of good questions, right? We're going to kick it off like this. Most of our people are from Chicago. We are from Chicago. But you can take this and plug in your city. What holiday be the most littest in your city? Any of them. You can do Martin Luther King Day, George Washington Day, Columbus Day. Shit, you can do the whole month of June with June Pride if that's what be lit in your city. But what holiday be lit in your city? Be like the littest and you think is the most dopest?
Also new for us here at 4, nearly 1,500 teachers.
Huh?
What holiday is the most lit?
Yeah, what you think is the most lit? Because we stay in Chicago, so we live in Chicago. But
so.
Other people stay in Detroit. We had a Canada. We got the Toronto girl on here. You got 2K that be from Mississippi. You got everybody. So what holiday be the littest from your like town or your city or whatnot?
The most lit holiday in Chicago is gonna be 4th of July all day long. 4th of July. Of course, Christmas, to a lesser. But 4th of July, summertime, it's hot out. You know what I mean? All right, Will. Yeah, summertime is hot out. And like I said before, I think maybe even a little lesser known holiday. Well, wouldn't even be a holiday, but, celebration is Bud Billiken on the south side. Bud Billiken on the south side is going to definitely bust. But if you talk about just holidays, it's going to be really the summer holidays, really, actually, so yeah.
What you think, Spaces?
I wouldn't know. I don't really, I never lived in the city, so I wouldn't know for sure.
But Illinois.
I don't really.
What was busting out in Kankakee, man?
Like what holiday was like really lit? It got to be a holiday that was like you like, oh, I had a lot of fun. I'll be having a lot of fun on these holidays.
I think in that case, I
National
would.
Raccoon Day out in Kankakee.
I guess I would agree with Jerry Day 4th of July because that's definitely the day that I can think of outside of Christmas and the obvious ones. That it's really like an all day thing. It's really an all day thing. It's definitely people gathering together, popping fireworks or whatever the case, and people just chill all day. So, yeah, I would say 4th of July.
I'm kind of in agreement, but I got like two because I grew up in Chicago, which I grew up mainly, and I do got some. I'm still a Dade County baby. I'm from both. Motherfucker talking about pick, I ain't picking. I'm from both. That's just what it is. What it is. I'm not picking, not choosing. But I say from Chicago, I'll say like y'all say, 4th of July be lit. I'm not even trying to hear it, especially if it's on a Friday, Saturday, or a Sunday. Any day of them weekend days where you get the long weekend or whatever drawn out, man, Chicago is like no other. Fireworks, all that, because especially if you still moving around and you still kind of young and you moving around and going to different people's houses, tasting the barbecue, popping fireworks, because to me, where you end up, that's really where you want it to be the whole day. But the grand finale is always wherever you end up at the night when the fireworks go, that's where you want it to be. You just want everybody to know I love you too, but I love them more. You feel me? Yeah. But like Jerry Day said on last week pod, I wasn't here, that he have a lot of his family reunions is mostly on the 4th of July weekend or the 4th of July day or whatnot like that, right? Mm-hmm. So, it's really lit for him. And I think that's why it is so lit, because I think most people do have their family reunions around that day, like kind of like the 4th of July day or whatnot. But I would say in Florida too, maybe 4th of July, but I think Memorial Day weekend is one of the littest I see in Florida, especially Miami, where I'm from.
Sorry, which one?
Memorial Day weekend.
Day, okay.
Because you have the colleges that be on spring break. Everybody come down there and be on South Beach and be riding their bikes. The cars be out. It be like when the weekend just be long and litty. Everybody come down from families and all that stuff. Memorial weekend is one of them days. And then like Jerry Day said, Chicago got the Bug Pillar Parade, but I'll put like a honorable mention, Martin Luther King Day 2 in Florida be cool too, because the parades and the dudes out there with the cars in January, that be another lit one too. That be for Florida too as well.
Yeah, and I think it just, like you said, it depends on the city, right?
Yeah.
Because New Orleans is gonna have their own thing, right? They got a whole month full of some shit.
Yeah, Mardi Gras problem.
Mardi Gras, and then they got Essence Fest. Well, I mean that's those are festivals and shit. But I'm just saying what happens, what goes along there. New York, when they got the Dominican Puerto Rican Day Parade and stuff like that, holiday. Well, I don't know if those fall as holidays, but I guess it do, to a degree.
Yeah, because that's their day or whatever.
That's
like
their
that.
day.
So,
Yeah. So I remember back in the day though, just as popular as the 4th of July, it's definitely tapered down. But when I was a teenager and into my early 20s and shit, the 3rd of July was where it was at. You did not want to have to go to work the 3rd of July. Why? Because we was going downtown. We was going to see the fireworks. The 3rd of July is just as important as the 4th. You know what I'm saying? Especially Navy Pier, Grant Park. At that time, we also had the Taste of Chicago used to bust around that time, right? So you had all that. Yeah, I'm just my little Chicago history, right? And all that came around the same time. So it definitely, you did not want to have to go to work on the 3rd of July. Like, so the 3rd and the 4th was like they ran back and back. Like,
and that's why I say, if it's on the weekend, oh my God, cancel Christmas. Mm-hmm. Fuck Christmas. Really, people be like, man, fuck Christmas. Yeah, the 3rd and the 4th, the 3rd, 4th, and the 5th. Yeah, because like you
the
say,
the 5th is the resting day. We don't catch up. Yeah,
but we still chilling. But the family's still here and all that stuff is still cool though. But like I say, like next year, the 4th is on a Saturday. Yeah. So you got the 3rd on the Friday,
duck.
The 4th on the Saturday, and you got the 5th.
See how they got down this year? It was on the Friday, duck.
Yeah, so you got to be be mindful, and that's one of the only things I don't like about it. Yeah, it's all the violence that happens, and it really be because niggas be in the house all day. It don't be black people. It be niggas be in the house all day looking for motherfuckers, and motherfuckers finally think shit done died down and it's cool because you was talking all that shit, and they finally seen you outside now. That's the only thing that would it be really about.
Right.
Really be about a nothing. Let me go make that clear. It's really about nothing because it's not worth killing somebody. It's not really about nothing. But that's just what happens. Motherfucker be in the house all day and all shit like that.
Yeah, man. I never really. The only holiday I really go out is like specifically for the holiday is 4th of July.
Oh, my bad.
Bro, I never noticed that right there.
That's new. We'll edit that. Talking about this right here.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll edit that.
Who the hell is?
Just random people.
Thank you. We appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Resurrection Sunday.
No,
Palm Sunday.
Easter weekend.
Easter weekend.
Now, so I had a question for you guys.
Yeah, no doubt.
And it just popped up on my feed. Like I was pulling up the internet for a different reason, and it's just popped up. And I think you could speak on this Jerry Day specifically, but just want you guys' thoughts about this.
Oh shit! My goodness, I did not see that. That's wild.
Oh no, hold on. Let me do this.
Damn, thanks, Brandon Johnson.
Right?
Teachers out at Chicago Public Schools. The layoffs come on the heels of a doomsday budget with a $700 million gap to be filled. But CPS says today's cuts are not related to this year's deficit. CBS News Chicago investigator Dorothy Tucker here now taking a close look at these cuts, Dorothy.
Well, Joe, as you said, hundreds of teachers, special education assistants, and even parents who help out in the classroom are impacted by these latest cuts. Let me break it down. The layoffs include 432 teachers, members of the Chicago Teachers Union. 123 of them teach special education students. CPS said the number of teachers cut this year is about 50 less than last year. But special education classroom assistants appear to be impacted more this year. In that job position, there were 677 layoffs announced today. They are represented by SEIU Local 73. That union saw only 404 cuts last year. In an interview yesterday, the interim CEO for the Board of Education did indicate the cuts were coming.
We have everything on the table, and what's driving the decision that we will ultimately come to, students first.
CPS insists the cuts are not connected to the deficit. School leaders say it's all part of the annual budget that shifts staff according to school needs.
Still, it's a big number.
It is indeed.
And they still have the work of the budget to do as well, right?
They got a lot of work to do, and as always, parents are concerned as well. They should be.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what's good, Desiree? How you feel? Glad you can make it again. What's up? What's up?
What's happening? How you doing? Salute.
So,
Hello, Desiree.
you know, my obvious question is, what are you guys' thoughts about it? But secondly, this is kind of a two-part question. Have you, Desiree said, cut everything in schools, but CEOs don't pay. Have y'all seen a decline in the Chicago education system, generally speaking, like from the actual decline in terms of grades to the closing of schools to people not knowing how to count?
Then we talk about the grade system at one point. They said they had to lower that.
Was that Chicago specific?
The CPS.
Yeah. What did they? Well, I think they was in the process of doing that, right? I don't think that was. I think that was put on the table to do so. But you know, all my kids go to CPS. You know, I guess it just depends on the area that you live in, and you know, I'm kind of curious on, you know, where or what schools did they remove these teachers from? You know?
Yeah, and I was trying to do that research because I wanted to have that context.
Yeah,
but I couldn't.
You think they probably moved a little bit from every school, or did you think they moved this all from like 2 or 3 schools?
Well, like when they were doing majority of the school closings, you remember some while ago? I think this could have been
out west.
Yeah, it was out west. It was on the south side, right? Mm-hmm. So you know, majority of the black. I'm just gonna put it. It was in the majority of the black neighborhoods, right? You still got a lot of schools that just standing there. It's not being utilized. Nobody's tearing it down to even make, you know, homes or anything, which is interesting because it's like you could have put the Vinnies in there. But No, you could have.
But you know, people buying up those schools, turning them into like condos and apartment buildings, right?
I haven't seen them yet. I haven't. That's what I'm saying.
I've heard
I've heard
stories
that
about
too.
that.
Yeah.
Right, y'all heard it, but have you seen it?
No, I have not seen it. Okay,
Yeah, that's
so,
what I'm like. So I'm riding past these schools. They just
He's in the city too, so
right. So they just
what'd he say?
they vacant schools, right? So
I'm sorry, keep your thought. So you're not even seeing like construction equipment out there or anything like
no,
Okay.
no, these are just basically abandoned schools, and so again, I think it just depends on the area, and I want to know where even with the library situation, what I noticed is a lot of the Chicago public schools, because see Chicago as a whole, all the schools obviously are under one district, Chicago versus like how you have different suburbs, all the suburbs have different districts. So, it's just a bit different. So even with the library, I feel like they open real late. I don't know if you guys ever been to a Chicago public library, but like they open kind of late. These shits open in like 12.
Oh, the library's supposed to be open at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
I mean, because it's not just the students in the neighborhood that use it, right? It's for also other people that utilize this.
Because they need the computer system and the internet.
But if you go to like an Oak Park library, open all day. Broadview library, open all. Elmhurst, you know what I'm saying? These guys got real big, extravagant libraries, and I mean, obviously Chicago has smaller ones throughout the city.
What about that one that they just built on Main? I ain't been over there long because we drive trucks now, so we don't be over there. And it's down Main. It's over there in Lombard, like down the street from, what's that? Is that South? Lombard South or Lombard?
East.
I don't know which one it is, but it's right down the street from
Lombard,
there. Yeah, it's right down the street from there over
Okay.
there. Like down, off of like Main and like, what is that? Main and St. Charles?
Yeah,
just before you go into the Viaduct to go,
Yeah.
where you coming back south.
Right.
It's like right there. I'm trying to think about the ice cream shop, that pharmacy right there. It's maybe like 1 or 2 more blocks down from that pharmacy. It's a big ass library they built, 2 stories, maybe 3 stories. Motherfucker look like the Barack Obama library.
Yeah.
That's how big it is. It's really big. And every time I go through there, it's always open with lights on and a whole bunch of people in there.
So according to, oh shoot, my bad. So it says here, according to AI, we just said several Chicago public schools are facing budget cuts with specific schools programs being impacted. Schools are predominantly Black and low-income communities are disproportionately affected. Some schools are losing teachers, support staff, and funding programs like after-school activities and special education. Specific schools and programs impacted: Foreman High School, Portage Park, Pulaski International School.
The fuck is that?
I don't even know.
Yeah, I know Foreman. But Foreman is a lot of West Side kids, and you do get Hispanics to go there. But Foreman is a lot of like Northwest Side kids, North Avenue, Division, Chicago Avenue. Yeah. A lot of those guys go to Foreman, at least on the the western side of the West Side, actually.
To me though, with this, it's like I said with you when we were talking about the what was that school thing we was talking about when they was closing the what is it? Where kids go that ain't got no, what's the school called? The trade school.
Like Lincoln Challenge and
no, what's that?
Job Corps.
Job Corps.
Yeah.
Right. When I was telling you about, bro, that should be the last thing you cut, in my opinion. Everything else should go before that. That stays. That's on the back burner. If we have to cut, we cut maybe 5 to 10% of that. But we do not go cutting 15, 20, 30% of that because people need that. That is a thing with the public school system thing. Y'all still getting all y'all bonuses. Y'all still getting all this other stuff going on. Everything else still going, but you're going to cut this. And you can say it's business as usual and cuts are made, but bro, at what point do your morality or your integrity kicks in like, bro, people need this? We can find another way.
What I find the issue is specifically about the high schools, right? And I think I brought it up on the podcast before, is back in the day when you lived in the neighborhood, you went to the neighborhood high school, right?
True.
So in Chicago, you don't necessarily have to go to the neighborhood high school. You can pick any school, obviously if they want you there or whatever, but so you can you get a choice of 5 high schools that you can go to.
Oh, you get a choice of 5?
Yeah. So obviously
now
the high school obviously has to accept you, and by default you end up at the neighborhood high school if you don't get accepted. But you get a lot of people, you know what I mean, the gifted kid, quote unquote, the gifted kids in the neighborhood. Yeah. They're not gonna go to the neighborhood high school,
which will then boost the scores.
Right, it would boost the scores, boost the money that's in the neighborhood. Right? No, they go to the nicer high schools, right? Because they're gifted, thus giving them all the funds. You see what I'm saying? And taking away, and I get it, like on one hand, like you want your child to be challenged, right? And it shouldn't fall upon your child to like boost up your fucking neighborhood or nothing, right? But it's also like I can also see how, you know, a lot of funds are actually kind of inadvertently taken up out the neighborhood and put into other schools, you know, that's outside of the neighborhood.
Yeah, in one hand, you know, we say it all the time that it all comes back down to the money. Mm-hmm. And Maul is absolutely right. It's like, if like funding will be cut, but people are and it doesn't even matter the industry that's being cut. Funding will be cut, but people higher up still getting whatever money that they make. Now there can be some contractual things. It's just super surface level opinion, but for me, it's like I have a couple thoughts on it because I already knew that there was, you know, I want to say staffing issues with CPS, just off, you know, listening to the news and all that stuff. But to cut it even more in education, I don't. How is that going to help the situation?
That's more kids on the street. That's more teachers overworked. That's now you're going to go from, there's already like 30 kids in a room to a teacher. Now you're going to go to 60? You're going to go to 45? You're going to go to 50?
And my thing is, if you cut like, what is it, about 1,400 jobs?
Yeah.
How did you become 1,400 jobs overstaffed?
True.
How did at one? You know what I'm saying? If it's steady declining as far as kids going to public schools, how did you become 1,400 jobs overstaffed?
Yeah, and it's like, in one hand, what is going on with the spending to where the money is missing or certain things are getting paid, right?
Hey, boy, look,
so that's the pension. Pension is real, you know, a big issue, obviously, that they having throughout this, not only Chicago, just the state of Illinois, where you using certain funds to make sure you fund the pensions.
Which I would love to know more specific information about it because I literally don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the first question to ask or whatever. But on the other hand, it's also like, yo, what's good, David?
Yo, what's up, David?
On the other hand, it's also like, the funding goes to the best performers.
But
right.
Look here, we say it all the time. We in group chats. Every day say it. Stokey say it all the time, and I didn't start saying it. Motherfuckers stealing. Point blank, period. It ain't no way you can put around it. Bro, we pay too much taxes and everything. We pay tax on every fucking thing we do. We just paid a tax coming here on the motherfucking 290 tollway.
Yeah, they trying to put some more tax.
I'm finna go put some gas in my car. That's another tax. I'm going to go get some ice cream and some motherfucking some Italian night. Get what? It's tax. Every Day bought them shades. What was on there, Every Day?
Tax.
I just got this hat. It was $30, but no, they charged me like $35. Tax. So somebody's stealing. It ain't no way to put it. And until we get the right people in the offices and in everything we need to do, when motherfucker don't do what we supposed to do, like Every Day said again, another Every Day thing, we always say this, motherfuckers got one turn. You don't do what we need you to do, ain't no excuses, ain't no exceptions. Period. You got to go. That's what we need to do as people. We need, like, people say voting don't work. Yeah, for that president shit and all that, yeah, it probably don't. But for these local elections, that shit works. Every time a motherfucker don't clean up your neighborhood that you stay in and do this, you got to go. I don't care what you said. You should have never made them bogus-ass promises that you made that you know you wasn't going to do. You should have been straight up. Right. And even if you straight up,
our police force should not be assisting.
To be whatever, you have to go. You got to go. Ain't no questions. Ain't no, man, but give him one more. No, you got to go.
Yeah.
Yes. It's no ifs, ands, or buts. You got to fucking go.
You're right.
I don't care what color you are. You can be as black as me. You can be as white as Spaces. Your ass gotta go.
Yeah. And just kind of add to what you said. And Spaces has said, yeah, the funding does go to the best schools, right? My daughter, she goes to one of the better schools in Chicago. I put it like that. And I mean, we opted to do. What's best for your baby? No, we opted to do like everybody else. You get 5 schools to choose from. I'm gonna select all the top motherfucking schools. Hopefully, somebody accept them.
You put your baby in the best. You putting your baby in the best position you could. I think all of us would do that. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
But that's what I'm saying. It also, in turn, it takes away from the local talent, or you know what I'm saying, that you have within your neighborhood that could go to your neighborhood school and the funding for your neighborhood school. Now, since the rules is the way the rules are, I'm gonna go ahead and send my daughter to where she's going, right? But what I'm saying is, close the loophole so it can actually, to me, be more fair.
Yep.
Right, but of course, life ain't fair, so I'm not, Yeah.
Life ain't fair. Life is just who found the most loopholes. Goddamn.
Yeah. Hey. What's the rap? Oh, damn, he's a wrestler. He say, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying hard enough. Take it how you want to. But that's what he said.
That's what Bill Belichick said.
Yeah. Hey, and guess what? He's gonna
trying to get an edge. You trying to get an edge on anything you're doing, and we gotta quit. Like, I understand you gotta complain about some things, but sometimes you do a little bit. We can complain, but just do like 10 to 15% more of complaining and get in the game. Start playing the same game that they doing. When you find out information, give it to your homies. Give it to them. You can't tell them, well, if I found out, boy, Jay every day, no, I'll call Jay every day and ain't gonna call me at 3 o'clock in the morning, nigga, because this ain't booty call hours, unless it's some emergency. I'm not doing that. But when he wake up, hey, bro, I heard this, that, and the third. Ask him. How many gyms we done pass to each other because of what we doing? Hey, I got this little dig. I'm going to try it out. If it's good, hey, I'm going to give you the green light to go.
Yeah, we was chopping it up yesterday.
You cooking. So 2 more things real quick about this. Because I was thinking about making this a separate conversation, but Maul mentioned it. So first thing is, one of my favorite songs of all time is J. Cole, Brackets. Brackets by J. Cole. Desiree said, local elections are so important. Most people, unfortunately, can't name their elected officials. So sad.
And that's true. That's 100% true, because I'm one of them people now where I live. I try to pay attention to it, but right now, I don't really know who's going what on where I stay at. So you're 100% right, and I'm one of those people.
I'm one of those people as well. I keep telling myself that I'm going to
I'm
learn
not going to lie. I'm not going to sit up here. I'm one of those people, and that's very sad. I need to. I'm 42. I need to know where my tax dollars going.
So... let's see, is it up? There we go. All right, so this lyrics from the J. Cole Bracket song. He said, I pay taxes, so much taxes don't make sense. Where do my dollars go? You see, lately, y'all ain't been convinced. I guess they say my dollars supposed to build roads and schools, but my ninjas barely graduate. They ain't got the tools.
How much money does it take to build a road? How much of the money does it take them to move? Where the dirt go from, Jay, every day?
Left to right.
Huh?
From left to right.
Okay, and I just seen the dirt on the right because I take that tollway every day. Left to right. How many times y'all gonna move this dirt from left to right?
But check out that song. If y'all haven't heard it yet, it's that whole the whole song really. But that particular verse, I wish we could play it without getting demonetized or copywritten.
Yeah, they're already on our ass with all the 100 viewers.
Right. But this is another video, and it's a little lengthy, and we can cut it off at any point. But let's see. Speaking of somebody stealing.
In tonight's WGN Investigates, a South suburban school district with big bills and even more questions. Parents have been demanding answers for months now.
And WGN's Brona Tumulty is joining us now with more on this tonight. Brona.
Good evening, guys. We're talking about District 160. School officials in Country Club Hills have been unwilling to explain expenses relating to travel, meals and more. Now, we looked at the last 2.5 years of credit card statements and found other questionable charges. There may be some legitimate explanations for some of them, but district officials have declined to answer to parents, taxpayers and us.
it's alarming for us. And we're saying that how do we have money for that, but we don't have anything that is beneficial to our children, to our students, in order for them to academically succeed.
Sequoia Williams is a parent in Country Club Hills and says she noticed problems from the get-go last year after enrolling her children in District 160.
I found out through staff members that a lot of the school administrators were put on leave that was over at the district office due to mismanagement of finances.
Since then, she's been a very vocal part of school board meetings, which is where we met her in May, as she and others spoke out at the podium.
Under Dr. Megan's leadership, this district has become a toxic environment.
But we cannot ignore the impact of failed leadership.
It seemed then the district's finances might need some scrutiny, so we started digging into the spending habits of Superintendent Wayne Main and the rest of the board, namely former President and current Secretary Jacqueline Doss.
Because they are absolutely both a part of the issues.
Those issues are lengthy, but in just the last 2.5 years, district credit card reports in Main's name show hundreds of thousands of dollars spent on much more than just education. In fact, those reports show roughly $250,000 in charges at hotels, including the Hilton in New Orleans, the Bellagio in Vegas.
Especially on the school dollars. Motherfucker need to be locked up.
What you in Atlanta doing?
Hey, man, all this investigation and all this, like with the one with Harvey, motherfucker need to get locked up. When you start locking people up and other motherfuckers start seeing motherfuckers get locked up, what happened? Fuck, stop. Ain't nobody been locked up yet. That's why. We need to start locking them up. And it don't matter what color they are. I ain't trying to hear that, oh, no. I ain't trying to hear that, black my ass. Lock up. Put them in there with everybody else. Put them in there with Michael Cox. You know what I'm talking about, Jay? They know what I'm talking about.
David said, oh, they stealing. They went to the Beyonce concerts and Diddy parties.
That's facts. That's what they doing in Atlanta.
I ain't gonna say facts. I ain't gonna say facts, but yeah, probably so. I said facts. But no, people need to be locked up though. Like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. No motherfucker. The government need to come down, investigate, and getting independent people, not the government looking at the government. We need independent people coming in here looking at them. They have no dog in the fight.
Okay. Let's see here.
And the Marriott in Atlanta.
They've taken sports away. They've taken like all of the extracurricular activities that our children have had. They've taken them away. And they keep telling us we don't have money.
Food-related expenses adding up to almost $130,000, with countless payments to DoorDash and Uber Eats, $3,500 spent at Cooper's Hawk in Orland Park, and thousands more at high-end steakhouses from DC to Napa.
We get that school boards will go out to eat. We get that they go and they converse about different things going on in the community, the schools, and things like that.
Why you gotta go to Cooper's Hawk to converse about shit in the community? And on top of that, like you going to Orland to spend money out in Orland. You in Country Club Hill.
I was just gonna say that.
Spend your money in Country Club. Go to whatever the fuck they got, which is probably not much. But you know what I mean?
It's a black-owned restaurant there that you go spend that couple dollars at.
No, you can have that shit in the gym, right? And y'all can talk in the gym and talk, and you ain't got to converse over no fucking food. Right, this not fun time yet. It seems like y'all going to places to drink wine and drink, you know what I'm saying, liquor and shit. Nope. Too much stealing.
It's egregious at this point.
The cost of getting to and from the likes of those restaurants and resorts climbing to almost $70,000 in airline charges, with occasional perks like onboard Wi-Fi and upgrades to TSA pre-check. All that could be the tip of the iceberg. Things getting heated at last week's board meeting with news other credit cards may also be open in the district's name.
There's no way possible you can tell me we have another credit card with the money that we've spent on this.
From the reports we do have, ground transportation came in at almost $100,000. New board president Sharon Mack last week scolding use of what she called first-class service.
There's other methods of transportation that we can take. We don't have to go first class. Limousine service would be considered first service class. The Midway Airport, that's, to me, it's ridiculous.
Mack only recently taking the reins from Doss, who isn't a fan of our cameras. She's been under scrutiny.
They said they was taking first-class flights.
From Midway? Ain't no first class flight in Midway.
I don't. The mere fact you was taking first class flights, like, who the fuck are y'all?
Bro, ain't no first. Midway got Southwest. Ain't no first class on Southwest.
Like they was hopping on the private joint, the little signature.
Oh, the signature in the back?
Yeah.
That's private. There ain't no first class. That's private.
Well, shit, they spending up your money, so it don't matter. They don't give no fuck.
Ain't no first class in no goddamn Southwest. If y'all say it's first, y'all really need to be locked up then, because y'all ass up there, because y'all got, so y'all got on the plane first. That mean that's first class?
They sitting in the front.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all sitting in the first seat at Midway on Southwest, that's first class?
Niggas are still.
About a Ford F-150 truck, which she allegedly purchased from the district for $500. That money returned to her May 19th when she relinquished the vehicle.
Pause this again. Y'all selling. I would have bought that for $500. That's a decent F-150. You see that?
He's looking for one too.
Hell yeah.
Hey, y'all,
I would have.
I'd have gave y'all 6.
I would have gave you $1,000.
Hey, no, I ain't going that far. I gave you 6.
No, then you see, boy,
it's
that's
$500.
Bro, I bet you that F-150 don't have 100,000 miles.
I bet it don't either. It's still looking good condition. Go back a little bit. Go back a little bit.
Go back, man. What?
It did looking good
for
condition.
$500.
They had the 4x4.
Somebody was stealing. Motherfuckers is stealing, G.
No, go up.
No,
Go
no,
up.
go
What's up?
Yeah, right after this. Yeah. There you go. Look at this. No, back.
What the heck?
Go there. Right there, boom.
Let's see.
Look at this. Nice ass vehicle.
And who signed the title in that transaction remains a mystery.
We need to see the title of the truck.
Both Das and Meehan declined our interview requests via email, and we've since tried again in person. She's been under scrutiny about a
$500.
Oh, my fault.
Bro, that's easily, if you were to go to
change them headlights, though. Them got Chico headlights. Though.
Man, no, I wouldn't give a damn for $500. They shit didn't have to have no goddamn headlights, tail lights.
Oh, that's a double cab.
That's what I'm saying. Full cab, bro, for $500. That's stealing. That's stealing. They literally stole the fucking vehicle. Talking about you bought it from Country Club Hills. No, you stole that.
And they said it got the $500 got returned.
Right.
So play it again. Finish playing. Let me see that again.
Ford F-150 truck, which she allegedly purchased from the district for $500. That money returned to her May 19th when she relinquished the vehicle. Per the district, it's worth a lot more.
$13,000. And
especially if it's under, like you said, 100,000.
And they wrote it local. I know they wasn't going all over the place. So that shit probably got $60,000.
They ain't leaving out Country Club Hills with that truck.
Come on, man. Y'all some fucking thieves.
The board would need to discuss this. I would continue to follow up with the attorneys. But as of right now, it looks like the only thing we can say is thank you for the donation.
Meehan previously claiming he knew nothing about it.
I didn't really know about the sale of the truck, but I do know that, that former President Dawes was working, with the business manager regarding that.
But if you knew they were working on the transaction, then you were aware of the transaction.
And who signed the title in that transaction remains a mystery.
That was what I was looking for. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was just what I was looking for. I was looking for the mileage. I couldn't find the mileage. I was looking for the mileage too. 89,000.
Go ahead, man. Let me Google some shit.
What year was the truck?
It was a 2013.
Yeah, that ain't gonna lie. That's probably a decent truck. And back in that day too, in 2013, that was a good year to buy trucks. Them trucks was lasting. That truck lasts every bit of 3,000 miles, 300,000 miles if you take care of it. If you get the oil change and you do what you need to do, all you have to do is keep putting oil and all that stuff and change some tires. You'll be cool with that truck. And change some taillights, because I can't do that.
We need to see the title of the truck.
Both Das and Meehan declined our interview requests via email, and we've since tried again in person. It's Bro now, WGN. I spoke with
Got with like 127,000 miles.
How much they want for it?
Going anywhere between $10,000 and $15,000. That's what I'm saying, bro.
So you'd have paid $1,000?
Well, I would have gave him $1,500.
He said he going up.
I would have gave him $5,000 on some for real shit. Like if I was really out here looking and I needed a pickup for $5,000 for sure.
You'll still have that pickup right now too?
Hell, yes. I mean, they just got it.
Oh yeah, they just did get it this year.
The person they sold it to just got it. So yeah.
With 89,000 on that?
89,000, bro. That truck
still on that.
That shit could still put another 200,000-300,000 miles.
I just said you take care of that truck with the oil. I'm just talking about basic maintenance with the oil changes. Probably need a battery, stuff like that. Starter maybe went out, maybe a alternator or something. But overall, transmission and engine, that truck will last forever.
You know what we forgot?
What?
Welcome to another episode of your favorite after church podcast, the No Key Podcast. I am your man, Spaces.
Hey, I go by your boy Maul.
It's Jigga J every day.
Jigga J every day.
They know what I'm talking about. Ain't that right, Jigga J? See, he can't help himself. He blushing.
Oh, shit.
Oh man, how was y'all last week, man?
Oh man, it was cool, man. That day was great.
Completely forgot while we in the conversation, man.
It is what it is. We all wasn't together last week, so we had a lot to talk about.
Yeah, so much to talk about.
Yeah, but make mine Jigga J every day. Make mine sweater suit I went here last week, man. I'm doing something that we didn't get done. I ain't gonna say we, because I don't know how y'all grew up, but most of us didn't get done, man. I'm getting my son his first car ready, man. I'm getting his first car ready for him going to his senior year of high school, so he can be start driving day one or whatnot, from back and forth to school and back and forth to work, man. That's a blessing to me, to be able to even do that or even buy your kid a car so they can be driving. Like, pray over him every day. I hope everything is all as well, because he is gonna start be getting out here, with everybody in the world that scares you a little bit like that. So just hopefully that I could teach him and have him know what to look out for, have him to know the discernment of when to leave and when not to leave, and when this is a bad situation, I just need to go home, get home to my mama and my daddy. So just putting on him, giving him my old car that I had in the garage that was sitting there. Luckily, I'm blessed to still have it just sitting there, not doing nothing, change brakes, do stuff like that. But getting it ready, putting the insurance on it, getting the registration all together. So I'm blessed. I don't got no complaints, bro. That's why I say I have no complaints whatsoever, man. My life is good, great.
Desiree said, 3 Black Kings, I love this podcast.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Much appreciated, Desiree. David said, Space is blushing from another man talking. Stop it. Hold on. Pause. David also said, congratulations, Lil Maul.
Salute.
And Desiree said, congratulations, you now have a personal Uber driver, Instacart driver. I love my kids driving.
Hey, boy, my wife can't, because I be at work, and I know your everyday wife probably feel the same way, because they coming of age and they always got to do something. But my wife can't wait. My wife say, boy, I'm tired of this shit. And I figured it out one time, too, when I was off. And this little, I'm going to say this because this is my son. This little motherfucker had me driving, and I missed what I had to do. Yeah, we need to get you a whip, bro. You finna just be in Ubers, because I'm not doing this. I'm not fucking up my Fridays and me all my off days. I here fucking with you. No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, man, my last week was pretty cool. Nothing real special. I just worked a whole lot. Worked a whole lot of hours last week, so didn't really have time to do much outside of come home and go to sleep.
That's a good thing.
Then rinse and repeat. All right, man. So let's start with this. Well, not start, but let's get to. You want to talk? Is this something you want to talk about?
What is? It's like a lot of stuff that's all kind of mixed. It's gonna coexist almost with a lot of stuff. Like it's gonna be, hey, bro. To be honest with you, put that down. Let me everybody see what's going on, man. This is gonna be a lot of stuff that I sent. I don't know what they sent, but this gonna be a black ass podcast. And you notice I didn't say nigga, because we black folks. Because you got the niggas and then you got black people. This finna be a black-ass podcast. So we will talk about a lot of black-ass issues. No disrespect to our Hispanic listeners, if we got a couple. No disrespect to our white listeners, if we got one. But we're going to talk a lot of issues that's going on with us and what we need to do to change what's going on with us and how we need to get this shit going in the right direction or whatnot. So that's what a lot of stuff what I sent.
All right, so let's see here. Let's take this one.
Let me see which one you go back. Go back. Let me see which one you go first. Could go down. Let's just go back a little bit though.
Go back to
the IG. It's right there.
Oh, I was like, where did it go?
Yeah, let's go down. Let's see. Know what? Let's go to that one about 290. Yeah, let's do that first. Then we can go to one about Sugar Grove after this.
How Route 290 destroyed black neighborhoods in Chicago. They didn't just build a highway, they ripped out the heart of black Chicago. Route 290, the Eisenhower Expressway. To some, it's just a way to get downtown faster, but to thousands of black families in the 1950s and 60s, it was a wrecking ball disguised as progress. They bulldozed homes, churches, businesses, entire communities. Gone, without warning, no hearings, no fair compensation. just eminent domain and bulldozers at sunrise. Neighborhoods like Garfield Park and Lawndale were thriving. Black-owned shops, jazz clubs, family homes passed down for generations. But they were in the way, so the city called it urban renewal. But we know what it really was. Black removal. And don't think it was accidental. They didn't put that expressway through Lincoln Park. They didn't split up Beverly. They aimed it straight through the west side because it was black, because they could. And what came after? Displacement, poverty, decay. Communities shattered into pieces still trying to heal 70 years later. They say Route 290 connects the suburbs to the city, but it disconnected black families from their future, all in the name of development. So ask yourself, how many black dreams got buried under that concrete? Comment if your family was affected. Share this if you've ever driven the Eisenhower without knowing the blood beneath it. Follow for more Chicago stories they tried to pave over. Because history doesn't forget, and neither should we.
All right. Keep that in mind. Go back to the next one. Go to Sugar Grove. Same thing happened in L.A. Like they do it the heart of New York. This right here. It's just a little something that you can look through. I just sent it because I was listening to Trapper Wall Street, man. Shout out to Trap. I always listen to him a lot. Now he has some great stories, and he have this little segment where he did this, and he was just talking about this. It was like one lady he was talking about. I don't know. I forgot her name, but the I-10 went through Sugar Grove or Sugar Hill, and it was just like 290. That's the only reason I put it up here and that thing like that. I just wanted to give a little bit more context of how they always say we need to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps. We need to stop complaining about things. All y'all do is complain. That's all black folks do is complain. But this what happened. Is it not worth complaining about? If 290 went through the heart of the west side where most black people stayed at, and y'all always coming up with this shit, like this word be making me cringe now when motherfuckers talking about eminent domain. When they come through with the eminent domain, hey man, go ahead and take your money and move because you can't beat the government. So I just want to ask y'all, what do y'all think of that? Like what did as looking at that video, what do you think for that? What came to your mind when you was looking at that?
Space is what you got, man.
I think it's always tragic for sure to forcibly be removed from whatever it is that you built or your family built. And I do think that we are in a time of erasure from not just black history, but history in general, but specifically black history. And I don't know. For me, it's dual. It's a dual thought process. Yes, it's terrible and it's evil that people's lives were just uprooted, and they should be, at the very least, if you're going to force people out of their houses and out of their land, properly reimburse them for doing so they can continue whatever they have going. On the flip side is, for me, the way I view it is, if you're great, you're great. Like, for instance, if somebody, let's just say hypothetically, let's just use fictional character, Tony Stark. Tony Stark, he became Iron Man. If somebody stole all of this stuff from him, all of his money, all his technology and all this stuff, he's still Tony Stark. So he can go and build something else. So is it wrong to complain? No, I don't think it's wrong to complain at all. But on the flip side, it's like, what are you going to do about it? Because what are you going to do about after you complain? Or are you going to sit and just complain about it for years and not better yourself, not do what you can to get to the next level again, or rebuild that stuff in this information age? Or what are you going to do about it? That's my thoughts. So I'm on two thought processes about it.
What'd you say, JB?
Yeah, so I mean, living in Chicago, of course, I know about 290, know about the Dan Ryan Expressway. But, those aren't the only expressways. If you look, we have more expressways. So that means other groups of people have been impacted too, right? So we have I-55. I remember, when I was in high school, I went to a white high school, by the way. And, hearing about the people that lived on the I-55 and eminent domain happened to them as well. So it's normally it happens not just, but it happens to be the people who have low income, or are the most impacted. It just happens to be the black people. So a lot of times in most cities are the people that it impacts the most, right? Because they're impoverished. So, and this just happens throughout the United States. You can go through history. He just talked about Sugar Hill, happened down in Miami. That's why you got, I'm sure Maul, he's familiar with Overtown. You know what I mean, right? So this is why Overtown is another one. So all throughout, down in Austin, even down in Austin, Texas, they consistently always are building new highway systems, rail systems, right? But let me ask you this. If you did have the money, if you were a person that did have the money, would you allow something like that to come in through your neighborhood? If you had money, would you say, no, don't put it into the impoverished people neighborhood, put it in my backyard? Would you do that? And then on here, because I feel like, to me, you got to be genuine about what you're saying. Like, what we call Lincoln Park now isn't Lincoln Park. So, of course, you wouldn't have had a expressway coming through Lincoln Park. Of course you wouldn't have. Right? But we have 90 and 94, right? Going north. So if you have 90 and 94, those are neighborhoods that people once lived in. Those were not black neighborhoods. People lived there. They got moved out the way. I work in O'Hare, right? Bensonville, Bensonville was not a black neighborhood. They moved a lot of those white people and Hispanics out the fucking way.
Right.
If it's gonna be something that can cause economic drive to that city, they're gonna move you out the fucking way. I don't give you black, white, or candy stripe. Right? They're gonna move you out the way. So it's unfortunate a lot of times, right? And you think about it, even during the the 50s and 60s, when they were doing this highway expansion and building these interstates, those weren't the best neighborhoods either. Let's not act like these was great fucking neighborhoods. Were they neighborhoods where people band as families and they moved from down south up to Chicago? Absolutely, but they weren't the best neighborhoods. They was shacks and shit, right? They were, right? So right after they built the Dan Ryan, or even during the time they were building the Dan Ryan, this is how you get the projects, right across, because the South Side was really built first, but you had a lot of older West Side projects. So the West Side projects, I believe, were built first. I could be wrong, either way, but you know what I'm saying? That's just something that you got to take account of. Everybody has really been impacted by this, because you got interstates throughout everywhere. And somebody at one point owned that land, lived there. So, that's just my idea.
Yeah, and what the question you asked about, like, would I want them to do anything, like, if I own my land and they're saying they're going to build on it, would I want them to do it? Of course not, right?
Right, no, I'm saying if you had the money, right? You had the political sway, you had the money.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me as a resident.
No, but you had you're the resident, but you have the money, because they brought up Lincoln Park, right? Yeah. So we assume when people bring up Lincoln Park, that means those people have money. Right, so if you had the political sway, you had the means to tell people, nah, you know what I'm saying, I don't want this back here, put this over there. Or would you be like, nah, they shouldn't have it over there, put this in my backyard. Matter of fact, take my shit.
Right.
Nobody's doing that.
It's the person that...
It's self-preservation. You're going to preserve your shit.
Right.
Same thing what Steph Curry did when they were trying to build.
Yeah, same thing with Steph Curry, yeah.
Some affordable houses by a $90 million house he bought. He like, hell no, huh? He go $10 million, take that shit over there. Don't bring that shit over here. I got my family, no, I don't want that over here.
And that's what, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't know the specifics of it, but Dave Chappelle, that's what he was talking about with something like this with Ohio. He was something in Ohio. He's from Ohio, right? Cleveland, whatever. But he was mad at the decision that they were trying to make. Well, let me not speak on that, because I don't know. But this is what Ma was talking about with the
Dave from DC, ain't he?
Or maybe he lived there.
Maybe he lived in Ohio. Maybe he lives in Ohio.
All right, so let's see.
Sugar Hill, once home to LA's black elite, before and after construction of the Santa Monica Freeway. Previously the wealthiest black neighborhood in Los Angeles, construction of the 10 cut Sugar Hill in half in the 1960s. Despite residents' protests, the highway took hundreds of homes with it. Located to the west of downtown, on the border between Central and South Los Angeles, the area that became known as Sugar Hill is in the larger neighborhood of West Adams. West Adams is one of the oldest neighborhoods in the city of Los Angeles, with most of its buildings erected between 1880 and 1945. Prior to construction of the freeway, West Adams had been connected to downtown LA via the Los Angeles Railway streetcar system, an electric tram network operating on-street. Additionally, Pacific Electric Interurbans provided service across the region at large in a mix of private rights-of-way and street running. Sugar Hill was originally known as West Adams Heights. Prior to the 1940s, black people were technically barred from living in the area due to the presence of restrictive covenants. A restrictive covenant was a clause written into the deed of a home which permitted it to be sold to, quote, members of the Caucasian.
See what else they got on here. Like, okay, before and afters. Okay, cool. Yeah, man. 1945 to 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's a.
290 is, it has a nickname for itself, right? It's called basically the heroin highway. Right. So people from the suburbs, the affluent from the suburbs, get on 290. Come out west, go buy their drugs, get back on 290. It's called the heroin highway for a reason.
I never heard that. Okay.
You never heard of that? Yeah, 290 is the heroin highway, right? To west side. This is why when they say west side is known for getting money, they known, they're talking about drugs, right? Specifically talking about drugs. 290 is just known for, this is where the heroin addicts is at, and where you're able to get heroin. So, is that something that, the West Side would be able to brag about?
Oh, he's from Yellow Springs, Ohio.
Who?
Dave Chappelle.
Dave? Okay, yeah. I thought he grew up in D.C.
You said Dave Chappelle is from a suburb of D.C. originally.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yellow Springs. Okay, I see. Got you. But yeah, the people. It's kind of like you gotta not explain both sides, but I don't know.
West Side, nigga, we about getting money. West Side, well, getting money because this highway went through your fucking neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And was able to, and now it's the heroin highway. This is why you're getting money.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, yes, it got. The highway got built through eminent domain in your neighborhood, but also talk about what was going on in your neighborhood as well. You know what I mean?
What you mean by
what he's saying?
It was a good neighborhood or not?
Yeah, I think the whole good idea, like they make it. I don't know. We romanticize like it was it was a lot of shit popping back in the day.
Naps and beauty.
Sister, every day, what's going on?
What's going on, sis? And they romanticize like it was a really nice neighborhood, and I don't think those were nice neighborhoods either.
I get the sentiment of what you're saying. It wasn't really nice neighborhoods, and I also get the sentiment of what Spaces is saying too. But at the end of the day, what I look at it, how I look at it, maybe I might be looking at it wrong, but it's still your shit.
It's not your shit. It's their shit. And if you moved into their shit, you got to realize, if you know the history of Chicago, black people had really just got up here on the west side, right? Okay. So a lot of blacks came to the west side during the 50s, 60s, and 70s.
Okay.
You just got here. So, of course, that was mainly white. West side was mainly white. Okay. So when blacks came, they came to the lower west side, Tri-Taylor area, where Little Italy and shit is. You used to have some projects and stuff over there. So blacks really slowly start migrating west. Cicero, Austin, all that type of shit. Okay. They start migrating west that way. But, you just got here, so it was really their shit.
Mm-hmm. But I'm talking about if you own it. I'm not talking about if you're renting it or whatnot like that. But if you own it and I paid for it, and now I'm paying taxes on it, if I want to sell it, I sell it. If I don't, hey, that's still your bit. Go find that shit somewhere else. I get what you're saying. I understand.
That's the loophole we talking about, right? The government got that loophole for them.
That's true. What I mean? So there's nothing you can do about that. But I'm just saying, from what I'm saying, I'm not talking about the loophole. And I'm just saying, like, the way I feel about it is like, bro, that's my shit. How you gonna just take my shit? because I don't want to sell it to you because I don't want to move. But like
Well,
you say, nigga, you better either take this now or take the other 2 offers, because if not, we just going to take it and just give you what we give you.
Right, and that's I agree with you, right? Like, for instance, someone buys a home, pays off their home. By our thought process, this is my house.
Yes.
This is my house.
Yes.
So if this house is to anything that happens to this house that's from a construction standpoint or whatever the case, I should have a say so because I paid $250, $300, $350, $400, whatever the case.
Yeah.
We still pay taxes though.
Yeah.
So it's like we paid the fee to live there, but the government still owns it. Like we're the government is here, we're here.
I get you. I get everything you're saying. I'm totally. I'm not. That's why I'm saying I'm not disagreeing with y'all saying, but it's just to me, like, nigga, I don't want to move, so I ain't moving.
I agree,
but they gonna come. And you're right.
This bulldog.
And that's what you. I forgot when we talked about this a long time ago. When I first kind of met you, we were talking about Imminent, and I never really heard of it and nothing like that. And I think we would.
It was a long time ago at the dojo.
Yeah. No. This was before. This was like he took me on my first route type. But not first type met Jay every day. We was talking about this, and you were talking about how it was like a couple houses left before they built like the stuff at the airport, and he was like, "Bro, they better sell." You say y'all sitting up there holding out, steady holding, and if you start seeing all them for sale signs go up, them sold signs go up, and your neighbors start moving, and you trying to be bro. That's like the highest offer you're gonna get. You better take that and go on about your business.
Before we give you nothing or $1. And,
You feel
no,
me?
I mean, and I get what you guys are saying as far as if this was a fair world, right?
Yeah, it's not fair.
But what I just
America ain't never been fair.
I think his name is the wrestler. You guys in the wrestling, I know Ski, you probably was. Eddie Guerrero, I think his name. Right?
Yeah.
He said, "If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying." Meaning, motherfuckers is out here trying to play the game, right, on the up and up and trying to be fair when everybody else is taking advantage of the game. We play Call of Duty, right? Play Call of Duty, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You think the people on there playing fair?
Hell no.
No, right? But
Everybody trying to get up a badge.
you keep trying to play fair.
Yeah.
You keep trying to follow the rules, ass nigga. And then guess what? You get taken advantage of.
Find the loopholes. Like
They're
Jerry,
exactly.
find a loophole.
Let
and
them
when they
close it
close
up and
then
find
you
another one. And don't tell everybody about the
your
fucking loophole.
Yeah, so you can keep it going.
Yeah, and this is the issue. Like I know we were talking, and this is something out of the group that we're in, right? We're talking about finances, and we're talking about the rich and the government and so on and so forth. And it's like, well, if the rich are or if the government are the rich people, right? But we consistently vote these rich people in. We consistently go to their stores, or what I'm saying. Everything we support these people.
Mm-hmm.
You can't complain about the niggas that you support.
Mm-hmm.
You can't complain about Bezos and shop Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn, these rich people, man, they really
Drop
taking
that bomb,
advantage
man.
of us.
Drop
But
that
niggas
bomb.
is going to their stores.
Drop that bomb, man.
I don't understand that shit.
Yeah, you know what?
what I'm saying? We complain, oh shit, Walmart, these niggas, they worth billions and trillions of fucking dollars. But be right at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Right in the self-checkout line, trying to use your Apple Pay that they don't use.
Yeah, and all I say is get in the game. That's what a lot of people are trying to tell you to do. We sit there and complain. You can complain, but be in the game too. Why are you complaining about it? Because you think I'm not on the stock market? You think that since he passed, I'm going to do what they do. My little bit of money going to make a little bit of money so I can be a little bit better. I probably don't have the money they have on their scale that they're going to get, but I'm going to make some off of it too, though.
And that's you guys are 100% spitting right now.
Like,
And
just get in the game. That's all
Absolutely,
I can say. Get in the
scamming
game.
is part of U.S. history. Absolutely.
America ain't never been fair. I don't give a fuck what you say. America is not fair.
Nope.
Life ain't fair.
Life
Fuck is you
ain't
talking
fair.
about?
It
Life ain't
don't
fair.
even stop. Yeah, you're right. It don't stop with America. Life ain't fair.
Yeah.
Because human nature to me is always trying to get one up on somebody, something. Right? I don't care what it is. Right? You can go to the car lot. You can go to the dealership. Right? They can sell you the car for you know, a couple of extra dollars, right? Make sure they make a profit. But they're going to make sure they make as much as they can off of you.
Yeah.
They're going to slide little dumb shit in there. Hey, yeah, you know, and if you don't read it
Hey,
properly.
this is a soda tax.
Right?
Nigga, this ain't no soda. What the fuck, I got a soda tax on my car for?
You remember they had the sugar tax in Chicago?
Yeah.
Well, it was, I guess, whatever the fuck. It was supposed to be on, like, pop tax or something. It was supposed to be on something like that. It ended up on everything.
Yeah.
You know, bottled water tax.
Oh, what about
right?
the plastic bag tax in the state of
Plastic bag tax.
And what did we talk about Brandon Johnson trying to put tolls on
in the city. He was trying to in downtown.
Yeah, I can't think. The main street. Oh my God, right off the water. God.
Lakeshore Drive.
Lakeshore Drive.
Yeah.
Trying to put tolls on Lakeshore Drive.
No.
But y'all just laid off 1,400.
No, ain't no way. Ain't no way. No, I'm not. No. Google that. Ain't no way. No, I'm not gonna believe that.
Baltimore,
I can't.
rain
No.
I know motherfuckers around there. Please don't rain.
No, I can't get that one. No.
We gonna find this out together right now. Hold on.
No. Hell no.
We gonna find this out.
No, Floyd, please, no. I ain't no.
Hey, Baltimore was like, man, we gotta pay that too. Rain tax.
In the game.
Best in the game.
I don't even eat this shit, and I heard they got the best.
They got the best in the game. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
I'm trying to see what.
That's what that
Trying to
good
see what the
pollution
numbers
do.
are.
The pollution is the flavor.
that's the little salt.
Yeah, look, whatever that is.
I don't know why that does that.
But like we say, it's not fair, and I can just go to the simple fact of who you was born to, right? Like, and I'm just, my son was born to me and my wife. A lot of kids don't get what he had and doing what he's able to do, and not saying that we're not at the bottom of the bottom.
Rain tax.
We're not at the top of the top neither. But he has a good life so far. He ain't have to really worry about nothing. Some people are just born with one parent and don't have both parents, where they struggling to eat sometimes.
There's a rate.
So, yeah, life's just not fair, man.
In the UK, they got like public TV tax. Well, they got a
single family homes are charged one of three tiers: $52, $78, or $156 annually. The fee appears as line item on water bills. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Tier 1, up to 820 square feet of impervious surface. What is impervious surface? $52 per year. 8 to 1,500 square feet, 78. 15 over 1,500, 156. So imagine getting your water bill and it's $52, 78, or $150, $156 higher. That's crazy. That's wild. That's wild.
You know, the thing about, because it is crazy, but the thing about the plastic tax, or the plastic bag tax, rather, I was wondering, like, if the stores provide the bag, right? They provide the bag. That means they pay for the bags.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How and therefore
keep going.
The city is going to charge for you using their shit? That's their shit. They gave it to me. I'm pretty sure they stuck it in the price somewhere. But that's their shit.
And that's
how you charging that. To me, that's stealing, man. More ways to fucking steal. Like, all right, if you don't ever buy a case of water in the city of Chicago. If you buy water, buy the jug. Don't buy a case. If you buy a case, they charging 10 cents on every individual fucking water bottle in there.
So that's $2.40 because it's 24.
Yes.
So it's $2.40 extra.
Yes.
On
You'll never see me buy water in the city unless it's a jug, like, it's 10 cents or whatever. But like,
that's why you always had them jugs of water.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not finna have water. If I got water bottles, I got it from somebody's house. I got it from the suburbs somewhere, but nah.
Hey, I don't stay in the city.
Man. All right, so
No, that black one, because it go like with this. We was talking about the eminent domain there in Georgia. Yeah. That one right there, yeah.
All right.
It's a black one from. This is the last that we got on this, man. I told y'all this is going to be a little black show, so we're just trying to get some of this on. Black History in July.
Oh, shoot.
The thought of losing an inch of his family's 600 acres makes Mark Smith and his wife Janet wince.
This is not the first time somebody's ever came after this land. My daddy struggled to keep it, and now here we are. I can't believe it. 100 years later, still struggling.
Yes.
To hold on to it.
When will it be over?
Their land in Sparta, Georgia, has been an heirloom for nearly a century. Mark's grandfather, a sharecropper, traded in his cotton harvest for it in the Jim Crow era South. When we first met the Smiths in 2023, they were leading a coalition opposing a rail company's plan to carve through private property with 4.5 miles of new track, citing eminent domain.
Eminent domain is a legal strategy the government or private utility can use to seize citizens' land for just compensation if it's for the public good.
Resolved as they are to keep fighting, the Smiths and some of their neighbors may have met their match in this latest strategy.
God is powerful, and he's a healer, so he is with us this morning.
We rode along as about a dozen residents anxiously traveled more than 100 miles to an Atlanta courtroom for a legal challenge. But the community's grasp appears to be slipping. A state judge upheld a ruling in favor of the Sandersville Railroad Company. Ben Tarbutton III is president of the rail company and says while he feels the law is on his side, he's open to discussing how both can benefit.
Is there not another route in order to make this work so that everybody is happy, all stakeholders involved?
We worked really hard to try to come up with the most direct route which affected the least amount of property.
While Sparta's mayor, Alan Haywood, says he has sympathy for folks like the Smiths, he's looking at the $1.5 million economic bump the railroad says it would provide to one of the poorest counties in Georgia.
Economic development opportunity is what my interest is.
But the coalition's legal team is appealing. For the Smiths, it's about their family legacy being ripped away.
If you don't like what we're going to offer you, then we'll take it, and then you'll have to take what we give you. There's something very, very wrong with that.
A valuable stretch of land with invaluable roots, and a cost, at least to some, that's about more than a price tag.
They want to take the pond, they want to take the hayfields, they want to take all this stuff.
Just the thought of losing an inch of his family's 600 acres makes Mark Smith and his wife Janet wince.
This is not the first time somebody's ever came after this land. My daddy struggled to keep it.
600 acres?
So this
600 acres? I know that's a lot of.
So this comment says, I'm not trying to make it about race, but I have yet to come across any white families who are dealing with this and they have thousands of acres between them, either by crops or cattle. This one was a good one. Don't sell, SELL, the land. Lease it to them. Put the land in a land trust and let the trust lease it to them. They'll be paying on that lease for generations to come. Sounds like some game.
Yeah, they do sound like some terrific game.
Yeah. Sereno 77. I speak protection upon the Smith family in the mighty name of Jesus.
Jesus ain't got nothing to do with this, baby. That's the white man.
Sereno ain't got no power.
They ain't got nothing to do with Jesus. That's the white man.
Sereno ain't got no power.
Hey, what?
So, I was just doing a little quick research, right, on this Sandersville Railroad Company. And they're a $7 million a year company. But what happens is I think they ship for like to a colon mine. Kellenite, something like that. And it's like a chemical composition mineral. And that's a $4.24 billion industry.
They ain't stopping that.
Huh?
They ain't stopping that.
So
you said 4.2?
Yeah, $1 billion industry.
I was just gonna put the B on there.
Yeah.
I won't even say million. 4.2 B?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't stop nothing like that. And I
know. I guess you got your 600 acres.
Yeah, I
pray for you, black folk.
I think you're gonna go ahead and give up that 50 acres before they go ahead and whack you for all of it.
Yeah, that's a 4.2.
Because I'm surprised when he said 600 acres. That's a lot. Like, could you Google 600 acres? Like, people don't know 10 acres is a lot of land. 600? That's a lot of fucking land.
Shit. My granddaddy bought
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd have had a whole community. What's their name? Was the Johnsons?
Mm-hmm.
I'd had a whole motherfucking Johnsonville town. I'd have built.
So how many feet?
You should have just said how many miles.
How large?
Yeah, I was about to say how large is 600 acres. In miles? You say miles?
You're going miles because that people will get that in miles.
Almost a mile. Almost a square mile.
How many acres?
Yeah, we should have just seen a picture of it. Yeah, good. Yeah, just image.
Let's do this.
That's a lot of fucking land, bro. That's a lot of land.
Okay, I guess.
Because you know how people can give a visual. Because I was trying to see how many football fields would probably fit in that too, or a football stadium.
Ooh.
That's a lot of fucking land, bro.
Sheesh.
That's a lot of fucking land.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And then he said he had some creeks and some lakes and some water on there too. Oh my God.
Yeah, they finna build a railroad track right over that.
You say I feel for you, but they finna go do what they need to do.
I mean, you
ain't stopping shit, bro.
Yeah, you think about industry, and I heard somebody. What was one of the comments? One of the comments like they didn't hear any white people with that. I see railroad tracks all through. Everywhere,
like Elmhurst.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody at one point owned some shit. Yes, railroad tracks is like, yeah, we gonna
hey,
tear down on you.
How they say, when you in to big business, when motherfuckers start anything over like 100 million, motherfucker get you up out of here, bro. Motherfucker move you right on out the way with your land. Yeah. Bulldoze you right on over. So you gotta know when to make the deal and when not to make the deal or what not, because like they say, you can. I don't know how big, because I don't have land or nothing like that, so I don't know if that comment was right about you can lease it to them and all that other stuff.
Right.
So if that's right, I'll do something like that.
Yeah. The way I look at it is that it very well could be, race bias towards, you know what I mean? Like, hey, we see some black people, we could take advantage of this, and because a lot of times when black people do have land, they don't, especially when it's an heirloom or heir situation, their business isn't really in order. So it's really good to see that black people are, they have land, they're willing to take care of their business. They got lawyers, it seems like, and willing to stand up and stand firm against the corporate. But when it's a $4.24 billion industry staring at your neck. It's kind of like, damn.
Not stopping shit.
Right. And, never mind about the judge. The judge is, he's probably getting paid too. There's nothing to slide the judge. Look, man, again, we talking about playing fair, and these guys aren't going to play fair.
And another thing, too, because I had one, too. That's a down south grandfather right there. They don't budge or nothing for shit. You got to damn near kill them. And I don't know if he's being, I don't want to say it like this, but he might be stubborn or whatever, but that's his land. He can do whatever the fuck he want to do with it. But I know them type of old school cats, them old school granddads, they not budging. He not taking shit. He don't give a fuck. Well, how much money they send him?
Well, I'm reminded of an old, I'm probably not using the right word.
Talking about Thomas, wasn't you? Thomas gonna come through.
I'm reminded of an old adage, and this was made into incorporated into an episode of Boondocks. That company said, "I seize your land, I like your land,
and I want your land.
I want your land. Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way. One way or the other, they're gonna get it."
And it's sad that he probably worked that hard, and it's been in his family, like you say, probably for all them years.
Yeah.
But I just thought with the eminent domain, boy, every time I hear that word, I know when people hear that word, when they got property, they start getting goosebumps and shit. Like, what the fuck y'all go, man? What's going on, man?
Yeah, I think it is a way to finesse people up out of their land, black or whoever.
All right, man. So this is, which one of these you want to?
Play that one right there.
This one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So this is, oh shoot, wrong button. So this is something J Every Day sent us.
Yeah.
Let's check it out, see what's going on here.
What's one thing that don't hit like it used to? Have y'all tasted honey buns lately? Shit got like a little plastic taste to it now. You feel me?
What's one thing that don't hit like it used to?
Damn, TV shows. Back then, the TV shows used to raise us, start off funny, but taught a solid lesson by the end. Now it's just stupid stuff.
Holidays, man. Used to be laughter, food, family running around and shit, real love. Now it just feels like another day off work.
What's one thing that don't hit like it used to?
Cook food. Seems like motherfuckers ain't sharing recipes no more, just taking it to the grave with them.
Music don't hit like it used to. Back then, a song could break you or heal you all in one track. Now it's just bass and booty shaking.
What's one thing that don't hit like it used to?
Church on Sundays. Church was a safe haven. Now everybody want to dress like they going to the BET Awards.
What's one thing that don't hit like it used to?
Video games. Used to be able to beat a game and feel good. Now them bitches never end.
Auntie, what's one thing that don't hit like it used to?
The only real answer is love. Keep God in your life, young buck.
What's
Okay.
All that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
This shit was AI.
Dog, for real? It was show.
This was all AI. Not one person in the motherfucking thing was real.
That shit was funny too.
It was cool. What they, you know what I'm saying? This is what our phones and chat GPT and everything and whatever is coming together. This is where AI is at. And if you thought that was real, anything is finna be possible. This isn't terrifying to y'all? Now, I know y'all some NVIDIA people. You know what I mean? I know y'all fuck around. You know what I'm saying? I know, you know what I mean? But this is where the fuck we at. You know what I'm saying? This where we at where, you know, they can have the no-key podcast and we be up here. Well, not us. It be AI. One day you turn in, you know what I'm saying? You got Maul talking just like Maul. Spaces yellow like Spaces. You know what I'm saying? And the illustrious me. Right? But I'm just saying, the AI game is crazy. It's getting crazier by the day. Like,
that was an AI video too.
So it's crazy because while you were saying it is AI, while the video was playing, I was looking at the comments.
Mm-hmm.
So this would say, this isn't terrifying to y'all. And I thought, actually, I just realized, I thought they were talking about how different things are. But this C. Allen person was talking about the fact that this is AI.
AI, Joe. They got another one if you go to just hit the glitch top. Right? And you can hit all of these is AI.
All of them AI, yeah. I've been seeing them going around, though.
Sheesh.
And the shit looks so real. It's scary, bro. Talking about video games. GTA finna be nuts.
So gonna be real life.
It's definitely real life, bro.
Let's see. Desiree said, my mom will swear this is real. AI confuses her. She also said, I ain't want to say anything, but Spaces, your hands do need a little sun, friend.
Hey, and that's the only part he don't keep covered up, so imagine them arms. Oh, my God. Look, the inside of my palm is dirty. It's like this.
Look at my hand.
Look at that motherfucker back of it, though. Hey, how they said you got the light, medium, and dark.
Yo, look at the contrast. Look at God
That's
dang.
the beautiful part about being black, though, right? You know what I'm saying? We got all shades.
Oh, man.
Yo,
be humble.
what's going on?
Where you been at, bro?
No,
What's
we
good?
been starting early.
We started early.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, be humble like us at 2 o'clock. You'll be here at 2. Anytime between that.
But when we late, he be like, y'all niggas is late.
Spaces is white cheddar.
White cheddar.
But no, this, shoot.
This is scary, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
Let me
very
go
scary,
back
though.
to
That's
it.
very, very scary.
Let me go back to it.
What's one thing that don't hit?
Pull it up for the people. So this person, Tracy Hodge right here,
Yeah.
he ain't lying about them honey buns. Okay, but do you not, Tracy, do you not, okay, I'll say this.
AI ain't lying about them.
That's where I was going.
But this is everything, the consensus and stuff that they basically got from everybody else, like our real opinions. You know, so
because it didn't took everything to download off the internet, and it got everything, so it makes it so like whatever.
So it really sounds like, hey, this is what.
And y'all, guess what though? Trap Wall Street said this, right? And it makes so much sense. AI right now is what the internet was in like the early 99, 2000s. Look how far the internet has came from the early 99, 2000s to now. Mm-hmm. We just at the beginning stages of AI right now. Mm-hmm. This is just the beginning. This is just the tip in. Mm-hmm. You know how you put the tip in, that feel good? Make sure you put the whole thing in, it's on another level.
That's how you know the kids.
Yeah, that's how you know it. That's a whole other life for it. So that's what I'm saying. So this is just the early stages of AI. So imagine what this is going. Imagine when we start having these robots with human skin walking around.
Oh, bro, this is the free version. They already got that. I can almost anything that we've seen and we've all played video games. Anything that we've seen in video games, right? That means that's technology they already thought of, already been working on. Remember, you ever heard of nano and nanobots? Right,
Vaguely.
and so the nanotechnology allows you basically to camouflage. You be right there, I can't see you, whatever.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So, but that was a video game called Crisis. In Crisis, you can turn into nano. You use your nanotechnology, and so you can't tell me the government and the military and militaries across the world aren't working on these different technologies. The same thing with this AI. They got the shit.
Yeah.
We just become 25, we 25, 30 years behind. This shit is like, come on. The reason, the stuff that's coming out, you don't think, you think it's coming out daily?
No, it's been already
It's
out.
already out. I feel like
absolutely.
they already have this shit, and
this-
then they'll piece it out a little bit at a time
Hey,
and see how we take
Go
to
look
it.
at Black Mirror.
And we can't help.
Go look at Black Mirror.
Well, we can't help, but we give our information to them for the free.
And that's what I was waiting to say that. Like all of these apps that have come out over the past maybe couple years, when they say submit your picture and we'll make you look like this.
Yep.
They're collecting that info. People give them that information.
Nobody knows you better. Nobody, maybe outside of God, nobody knows you better than your phone.
Facts.
I'm talking about whatever it is, your little, you know what I'm saying, your little freaky, you know what I'm saying, whatever in your little freaky mind, right?
Bro,
nobody knows better than your phone.
Bro, and I know y'all can attest to this. I
Finances,
know I ain't the only
everything.
one. I know I ain't the only one.
Yeah.
You can be thinking about something and didn't say it at all. And you go pick up your phone and that shit start popping up.
Yeah. It's happening
And
all
I'm
the
not,
time.
and I'm not,
All the
I've
time.
not typed nothing. I have not said nothing. I was thinking about it and it started popping up.
I don't even have Siri on, so I know the bitch, you better not be listening.
but it's just like, and then like conversations we had.
Yeah.
When I started typing, shit started popping up.
That's
And bro, it's here. It's nothing we can do about
Because
it.
the
These jobs
phones share information amongst each other. So if our phones, if like we were talking about it and you were to research it,
yeah, it's gonna
right, it's gonna pop up. It'll be in spaces.
Yeah.
It'll send it to me, so on and so forth. Yeah, this is what it does.
I ain't thinking of no point. I got a wife at home.
Hey, be humble. Our top fan, boy. I'm looking this whole time.
We appreciate you, be humble,
Hey,
man.
boy, look at our top fans. Check that out, man. Real quick.
Appreciate you.
Let's see who in
Appreciate
this
you.
bitch. Be humble, #1 fan.
Appreciate you, be humble.
Appreciate you, be humble. Keep your
Appreciate
#1
you.
fan status.
Don't worry about it. DA's gonna be it's like, no, nigga, I'm y'all watch this. Watch this. DA's gonna get on his watch.
He
Watch
gonna
this.
say how I'm not the #1 fan.
Watch and see.
Nah, bro, my bro ain't no fan, bro.
He's a supporter.
Yeah, supporter. It should say supporters, not
Yeah, it
fan.
should do, yeah. I don't
Fan
like
say,
that fan.
You know, like you fanned out.
Yeah, that was crazy that you just said that just now, Mal, because that has happened to me plenty of times. I would be thinking about something, and it just pop up on my phone. Go to Google, scroll through Facebook, it pops up, and I'm like, maybe I just talked about it. Maybe I talked about it, and I know the phone listening, whatever. It's not a whole lot we can do. You can turn off your microphone, like every day, to turn off Siri and not listening. But
I think they low-key got some chips in there somewhere. I don't think you know about it, but I think low-key, I don't know if it's something we ate. We all took a shot with some nanobots or something in it or whatever. We took vaccines, all type. Something we did that's in our bodies that make us do this, that do this shit. We just said that, DX, bitch. We apologize. We apologize. We sorry, bro. We apologize.
Sheesh.
We apologize.
that is crazy.
Because you can think about the pandemic when everybody took the motherfucking vaccines.
Yeah. Yeah.
He don't like Latinas. He like white women.
Be Humble said Spaces was thinking about big booty Latinas.
He like big booty white women.
That's so. Think about this, right? That was all of that was AI, and I've seen people use AI. In fact, I've seen people use AI to create things. So if AI can make that and all of those, what's to say about the movie industry?
Don't be sorry.
This is why a lot of this shit is remade.
And TV series.
TV series, we'll take it a step further. I'm talking about you can recreate or create things that, you know what I'm saying, can get people really jammed up. As far as, you know, we can plant and say, you know, hey, that really was Diddy. How we know that? At this point, how we know that was Diddy?
It's true. True.
You know what I mean? Just because I'm not taking up for the dude, you know, whatever. But
I was gonna say that next. Be humble,
right? But if he's doing, you know, just because the footage is granulated or whatever, it looks old or whatever, distorted, doesn't necessarily mean it's fake.
And
I mean, real. Like this shit is real bad.
I'm sitting here critiquing the people in the video. I'm like, they're not just walking up to these people. Like, dude was sitting on a crate or something like that. Like, what are the odds you just walk up to see somebody dressed up sitting on the crate and they got a bag in their hand and you ask them a question? This wasn't set up. Yeah. This wasn't set up the whole time. It was set up by AI.
Yeah, like mass shootings. I mean, like, bro, we don't know what's going on.
Yeah, no, Cuzzo sent that video too with that preacher cussing in the pulpit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was another one.
Yeah, but to me, when I see all videos like that, the first thing that kind of come to my mind, I'm like, it's AI. What's the message behind it?
Yeah, I got to do that with program my brain and think like that.
If you got to use AI,
ain't no message.
Ain't no message. The message is AI.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. I just hope it's coming, man. It's coming.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's crazy. Just at the end, man.
You don't know what to say, do you?
I don't, because it's like y'all are absolute. Like Davi said, F the movie, world events. That's facts.
Yeah,
that's facts. Like you imagine. I don't even want to say it on YouTube because they would go crazy. But somebody say a missile launched. Show a missile launching off of a base.
They've been saying that too. That's a fact. We can go on a world war off AI.
Imagine, like Be Humble just said, the AI taking jobs. Think about that, man. What it's like? What can you do? That's it. What can you do? That's all I can really the question I can really ask about it, because it's gonna keep developing.
This all boils down to greed, and I'm not necessarily talking about money. I'm talking about the power. You know,
the more power you want, the more power you want to get.
Yeah, you want to be all powerful. I think, you know, forget playing God. You want to be all powerful. This is what this all boils down to. You want people to lose their autonomy. You don't want people to make their own decisions. You want to be able to control people.
Yeah, true. Everything comes back down to the almighty dollar.
Not even the dollar. I think this is about, because you think about it, these people have already abundance of money. It's about power, control. Like you think about every supervillain that even growing up you watch. Nobody really worried about no fucking money. They want the power. They want to be able to control. You know, Thanos and shit like that. Power. That's all we want.
This is why I wish y'all would watch Game of Thrones. Check this out. So there was a character named Lord Baelish. I don't know, Peter Baelish or Petter, whatever. He was a conniving dude. He was a manipulator. And there's Cersei Lannister, which is the antagonist of the entire series. So Lord Baelish, they call him Lord Baelish, was trying to manipulate Cersei and say, I can manipulate people with money. Everybody desires money. No, he said money is power. Money is power. So Cersei has some guards that if I'm not mistaken, Laura Bayless thought were with him, and she told the guards slit his throat, and they acted like they were about to slit his throat. She said stop. They stopped. She said turn around. They turned around. Take 4 steps forward. Turn around. She walked up to Laura Bayless and said, "Power is power." Whoo! So many lessons in that show. That's the main reason why I would like for y'all to watch it. But I know it ain't never gonna happen.
I mean, you watch a lot of these shows. Even like my show is The Wire. It all boiled down to power.
Yeah, and that's what Game of Thrones is about. The game of power. Yeah. Okay, so this is something that I want to get you guys' opinion about. It's on a lighter note.
Okay. I like to laugh.
This ain't the laughing thing.
Oh, okay.
But
sorry.
This is a video that's going on viral on TikTok that I saw that was in my algorithm, and I wasn't going to talk about it at first, but then I was like, you know what? I want to hear the guys' opinion about this.
Let's do it.
50K, my wife make 50K before I go and make 250 by myself and be the only income. Both bring in $110,000, $120,000. I'd rather make 50K and my wife make 50K before I go and make 250 by myself and be the only income. Both bring in $110,000, $120,000 together. That's good money, especially with no kids. We have no big overhead. That's great. Go on vacations whenever you want to. All you gotta do is just go work your shift, split everything, and y'all good. It's not really splitting, y'all locked in together, to be honest. Versus a man that makes 250K, has to take care of the kids, has to take care of his wife because she doesn't work. That money is long gone. And he's carrying most of the stress. His work-life balance is upside down because he has to bring in all of that income from all of those people for all of those mouths to feed. So that money gets stretched. So yes, 50-50 is better than single income.
Sound like
you new age nigga, that's all. You are the new age niggas.
You mean to tell me, boy, look, give me 250 all day long. You know what I'm saying? Wife could stay home. Because like I say, when the wife stay home, that means the kids is taken care of. You know what I mean? That means somebody's there to pick up the fucking kids. Somebody's there to, you know what I mean, help with the homework, right? My kids ain't abandoned. When you're at work, both of y'all at work doing your thing, somebody's not going to be there raising your kids. It's an opportunity for some creeps to come in and, you know what I'm saying, take advantage. Mm-hmm. I think on that level. So if I'm the sole person and I can make $250,000, and the wife can stop working, and it's not really stop working, it's part of building a family. You know what I'm saying? But you niggas want to sit at home and play the fucking video game.
Yeah, no, you know what it is?
You know what I mean?
They want to be pageants of princesses.
No, these niggas want to play goddamn, what'd you say, pageants and princesses?
Yeah, they want their woman to drive. I got a question right after this. We're going to go with that question.
Yeah, $250K me. You know what I mean?
Bro, so you rather take, and basically what you just said, nigga, I give you 100 and you give me the other 150. You gonna leave 150 on the table like that?
Just because he don't want to go, he wouldn't want to pay 100% of the bills.
Spaces, I have no comment. I agree 100% with what Jerry did. I have no comment.
Boy.
This is the new. I wonder how old he is.
That nigga work at the Krusty Krab.
What's the let me see some comments. Let's what the comments. What the comments?
That's not the original video. It doesn't.
Okay. Don't worry about that. All right.
I didn't realize it wasn't the original video.
Making me mad.
What you say, Space?
He work at Bass Pro Shop.
So at first,
no, he don't. Not thinking like that.
Shit.
At first, I was like, I didn't fully understand.
Cabela's.
I'm like. Maybe it was because I wasn't fully focused on the video and what he was saying, but I was like, at first I really was like, so what? But then later on in the conversation, because the Anton was talking about this on After Hours, and that's where I saw it. But then like after 5 minutes into the conversation, I did the math. I was, wait a minute.
Nigga, you leaving $150,000 on the table?
You said that you would rather make 50, she make 50, y'all make 110 together.
I mean 100.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. You're right. 50. I'm sorry. Y'all make $100,000 together versus you make $250,000 by yourself.
Man,
are you serious, bro? You telling me you're gonna let's just say him specifically alone. You telling me that you're gonna miss out on $200,000 for what?
And then he added kids to the game, so I'm assuming, to be fair, if you add kids for the $250K, you gotta add kids for the two people making $50,000. Your money is gone, bro. Like, the fuck is you talking about?
You know, after taxes, you know what 50K is? It's like $30,000, 35.
Yeah, like 35, 38, something like
37, yeah.
So that means y'all make 70 together.
I was like, once I did that math, once I realized like what was the actual comparison, the question being asked, I was like, bro, this dude is talking about he's gonna miss out on because
this is the cutting your nose to spite your face.
No, this is what's called the internet.
No, I'm just saying. But it's niggas that think like this. Like,
yeah, because the internet. Because if you was raised, it don't really matter who you was raised by. To me, math ain't mathing.
Right, it don't matter who you.
Yeah, math ain't mathing.
This is math.
No, it's men not wanting to step up and actually do what the fuck you supposed to do is be a man. Like, if your woman go in here and make some bread, cool. But if y'all got kids, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is we talking about, bro?
Hey, Desiree, you ain't lying.
I was just about to read her comment.
You not lying.
She said, "250K me, please," first, and then she said, "I think I am too old school for these new school men."
But it goes on the top of, like, when I said he was a passenger princess and what I was talking about, it's a lot of videos going on where men are jumping in the passenger seat because they getting tired of driving for their woman. And they want to be the passenger princess. What they call it. I want to be the passenger princess today. And I've never heard of this. The person I seen driving all the time was my grandfather. My grandma ain't never drove when she was with my granddaddy. Ever. I don't even give a fuck if he dead, dog tired. My granddaddy don't get some sleep or whatever. He gonna do what he need to do. My granddaddy my grandmother ain't never drove. Now, if she got the grandbabies and stuff with her, she drives.
Mm-hmm.
But if she with granddaddy, don't drive. Every day. You with your wife and your kids, who drive?
Oh, me, what? I don't trust nobody else to drive.
The Spaces, you be with women. I'm not gonna say be with women. My bad. I'm sorry. I misspoke. When you're with a young lady or you with a woman, I said it wrong.
You say you with the women.
When you with the women.
A woman.
When you with what you call her, a woman, who drives?
You fucking it up, boy. When you out with your lady.
Speaking of, Space don't like to put his business out there. That's why I didn't want to say it.
Whoa. I'm sure you had one in the past, so.
But that's what I'm saying. When you with a young lady,
I drive the absolute majority of the time. Sometimes, if I don't drive, it's because I'm so sleepy that I'm so tired that I might fall asleep.
Something wrong.
Yeah, but otherwise, I drive. Yeah, absolutely.
Huh. And I'm just trying to figure out, when did it become as a guy? That's a man thing to me. When you with your family, you making sure you see everything and everything is protected. You drive.
That's facts. That's facts. And even when those times when I'm tired and I don't drive,
shut your ass up.
Be humble said I sit in the back seat and she drives.
Passenger pimping.
Like, even when those few times that I don't drive, I'm sitting in the side. Honestly, it sounds weird. It feels like that.
I get like motion sickness or something when I ain't driving.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I do feel like a little bitch.
Thank you. I didn't want to say it. You got more courage than me.
Bro, look.
But that's exactly how I feel. I'm like.
Look, I fucked my knee up when we was in Jamaica.
Put your hand on my
I was in Jamaica last year, and I fucked up my knee in Jamaica. We came home or whatever and whatnot like that. I had to go to the emergency room to get an x-ray to see what was up with my knee. I was sitting over there in pain, still feeling like a bitch, like I could still drive. When I got a perfectly capable wife over there.
Yeah.
But I still felt that way.
Yeah.
But it was something really wrong with me. My wife don't drive. She don't even go to the like, bro, nah.
You good. Token said, if I ain't driving, I ain't going.
That's a fact.
Davi said, LOL, be feeling like a little.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Token, what's going on, though, too, man? How you feeling?
Token number 2, supporter. But I was about to say fan. My fault.
Damn, how that work?
I don't know. I don't know if it. maybe I need to learn more about it.
That's something new, though, right? Because I think
for sure.
YouTube just had an update.
Yeah.
I mean, it was on. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how that fan thing worked.
Yeah.
'Cause it just randomly dropped on. I started randomly seeing it on people's channels, and it's based on chat activity. But is it chat activity for that particular day?
The way motherfucking Davi ass being this motherfucker trolling everybody and got jokes all fucking day. He ain't number 2 or number 1.
Right.
Bro, it just
or goddamn, what's her name? Cultivate.
So funny.
Sister every day.
I can't get over this.
What?
How be feeling when she driving?
Yeah, you do though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do.
The song "Don't" by Bryson Tiller. He's left hand is steering, the other is gripping your thigh. Like
she gripping your thigh.
She going up your boxers. Yeah, she going up the side of your pants, your shorts, ain't she? She going up the side of your shorts. What she tell you? Hey, you don't tell me no.
That's crazy.
Nigga, I'm driving this. You do what I tell you to do.
My goodness.
Oh, that's so funny, bro. That's so funny.
But it's been a lot of that going around. I wanted to talk to y'all about that too. Though. About that, I just wanted to mention that.
What's that?
About the driving, because it was a video. I forgot to send it in any type of send it, but it was like where dudes was complaining about they guys. Not dudes. When guys was complaining about always driving, and they were saying that they wanted to be the passenger princess. Nigga, I can't come to myself calling myself a princess or a queen about nothing.
Nigga, I'm a driver.
That's what I do. Y'all already know how I get in. I'm not gonna go on no thing like I'm gonna let you every day handle that. But y'all already know how we get in.
I'm talking about. I mean, yeah, I drive. But even in my personal car, I put 25,000 miles a year on my shit. So I'm a driver. Like, yeah. Because I know where I'm. I know where I'm going. Right. I know where I'm going as well. Like, I feel like that's a big deal. Like, especially if you're the person that's planning things. I'm a person I like to plan things, right? So, or I take charge in where I'm going or whatever. So, why would I have her drive? If I'm the person planning, what the fuck would I have her drive for? I know where to go.
Because guess what? You always plan the dates. When it's anniversary time, well, who planning it?
Me.
The restaurant we going to, who planning it? When the kids going, we finna go out to an event. Unless she sent us something to do, 9 times out of 10, I'm planning in Google. I tell my wife, Google this or Google that, or give me the address or whatever like that. And 9 times out of 10, to be honest with you, from working where we work at and stuff like that, motherfuckers sense a direction and went to 1,000. Like, we could tell you things that's on corners and shit like that. Like, I can tell Jay every day about something, and I guarantee you he can say it's a Walgreens on the southeast corner, this over this, it's this over that, and it's right behind there, ain't it?
Let's see. Token said I complain about gas till they got something on it. I read that wrong the first time. I was like, what is he saying? But Davi said I love driving. Yeah, I personally like the feeling of just being in control. As weird as that may sound to some people's ears, I know that that's a buzzword to a lot of people.
What?
Hope that was a buzzword.
What's the buzzword?
Control.
Control to a lot of people.
Nobody don't give a fuck.
Right. Oh yeah, I don't, because I still say it.
Bro, when you got your own family, your own thing, you ain't in control. Somebody got to be in control. What I tell you, we got rules. It's rules and regulations for a reason, so we won't be out here going rogue.
Ooh, be humble. He said, I drove from Cali to Florida 2 times in a week span.
Oh, yeah. I'm from Cali to, you said Cali?
Cali to Florida.
Oh, to me, because I drove from Florida to here, that's a drive. You talking about that's a drive. From Florida to Chicago is a drive. So from Florida to Cali is another one.
Yeah, Florida to Cali is crazy.
Yeah, that's the one.
And
that's like what, 36?
Well, that's 36? Driving trucks?
It's about 36.
Driving? Shit.
What part of Florida was you at? Go first. Hold on. What part of Florida was you at?
Shit, it wouldn't even matter. You drove from Florida.
Then from Florida to PA. He was pushing. You say he was pushing.
Yeah, you put like
about 20.
Fort Lauderdale. Okay, you was sort of you was kind of at the bottom almost. Yeah.
Desiree said, I love driving. I perform my best concerts on the highway. But the question is, Desiree,
who you was with?
Would you rather, if you had the choice?
No, but it's who she was with. If she was with a man, yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. That's the scenario.
Yeah.
So if you have a man, do you prefer driving, or would you rather him drive?
Hold on, Desiree, because we just trying to be politically correct. Because in the times we're in, we don't know who you identify with or what you identify. or who you like. So you got to tell us what you like, because we don't want to do whatever.
Oh, she said she prefers driving.
Okay.
Man, watch out.
So you're in
I'm telling you right now.
Man, watch
you get
out,
the car with me, Desiree, I don't even fuck. It was your car. Move over. Watch out.
You know how Biggie did Black or Ugly as ever,
Yeah,
and he
watch
bumped the
out. Yeah,
motherfucker
watch
out
out.
the way. Yeah,
Get over,
watch out.
I don't
man.
give a fuck
I'm
if it
doing
is your car. Watch out. I got this.
Watch out.
She said, "I identify as all. I identify as all woman, and I love my black kings."
Thank you. I just want to make sure, in these day age, I don't know. I don't want to, offend. She dangerous.
Dangerous.
All right.
Hey, that's one thing I like to say though. Women drivers, boy, boy, y'all was dangerous. Y'all was dangerous. You know what I'm saying? I like to say that because it's the truth.
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
Because it's the truth.
The truth. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was dangerous.
Token said, "I drove from Chicago to Texas straight through, only stopping for gas with 2 kids and 2 dogs."
I ain't gonna lie though.
I just did that.
Yeah.
Well, I went to Dallas. So.
With the 2 kids in the car, they be asleep half of the time, so that's good for you. It's very peaceful because they sleep the whole way damn near.
Dogs is crazy.
Yeah, the dogs though, I don't know what type of dogs you had.
2 kids and 2 dogs. How big is the vehicle you were driving?
He probably had a truck.
Hopefully.
Because I know he ain't doing it no
sedan.
no electric vehicle. What's one of them cars?
Tesla?
No, not the Tesla. What's the other one? They came before Tesla. Oh, Silverado. Oh yeah, you had the room.
Stretched out, yeah.
Yeah, you had the room.
No diddy.
All right, man.
We gonna call it?
Yeah, call it, because it's about time. We got about 5 minutes left for the show.
Yeah.
So we're gonna end it with the message that Maul sent to us. Let's check it out, see what it's talking about. Oh, my fault. Oops.
Please don't go out with your friend.
Damn, boy, how fast a motherfucker read?
I know, right? I didn't know it went that fast. So let's go back. Hold up. I got y'all.
Bear with us, man. We usually have this on point.
All right, so
this Space is the one I got to do it, right? now.
Yeah, I'll do it in.
Oh yeah, just do it. Yeah,
So
work the music now.
3 codes every man should live by. 1, protect your name. Your name is your legacy. Don't play with your character, respect, and reputation. Don't play with your character, respect, and reputation. Take years to build and seconds to lose. Got you. Never beg for respect. Move with quiet confidence. Either they recognize your value or they don't, but never lower yourself to prove it. 3, stay loyal to your discipline. What you stick to in private is what shapes your power in public. Discipline isn't just about habits, it's about who you're becoming. Ma, you want to talk about that a little bit?
No, it's self-explanatory. I thought it was a good, nice. We try to give game to the youth. We all young men. We all been young men. We all, had questions as we were young men or whatnot. Some, people might not have the big bro or the big uncle or the OG to give them game. So I thought that was just a little bit of game, and it kind of speaks self-explanatory of how Space is ready or whatnot. Just take it however it is. Implement it to your life. You probably don't. You probably don't need it. You probably do need it. But like we always say, take the meat, throw away the bones. Take what you need, throw away the rest if you don't agree or whatever with it.
Thank you guys for kicking it with us. This has been big shouts out to Will Hill. I'm sorry. Big shouts out to Will Hill.
Salute.
Super cool dude. I'll be looking for his shows. Make sure I can set time apart for that. And this has been another edition of your favorite after church podcast, the No Key podcast. Wear your crown, build your legacy, Kings. I am your homie, Spaces.
I'm Jay every day.
Hey, I go by your boy Maul, man. Thank you. We appreciate every last one of y'all. Meeting adjourned.